Basically, he was talking about it the whole time. It was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, hey. 你有没有曾经做过语言交换呢？或者是在补习班跟老师练习讲英文呢？有些人对于练习口说的概念有些偏差，所以我今天要来跟各位分享练习口说时的2项最常犯的错误哦。A little while ago, one of my Taiwanese friends came up to me and she was really upset. You see, for about 6 months she had been doing language exchange with a foreigner, and she thought it was going to really help her English and make her English really fluent. But after 6 months of doing it, her English hadn't improved and she didn't know what the problem was. So what she'd been doing for the past 6 months is she'd been practicing, but each time she practiced, she'd use incorrect English patterns. She'd say incorrect sentence structures over and over again. So as she did this each week, she'd reinforce incorrect English, like this. Many of my Taiwanese friends feel that if they just practice, if they just open their mouths and speak English again and again, their English is, after a while, it's going to get pretty good, it's going to get fluent. But that's not necessarily the case. English is just like learning any skill, right? If you want to get really good at table tennis or volleyball or playing the violin, if you want to get really good at English, you not only have to practice, you also have to use the correct English structures, sentence structures. So how do we do that? How do we start to use the correct sentence structures, the correct English patterns? The best way to do that is to increase your English input. So you have to start watching more English movies, listening to more English radio programs, and start increasing your English input. Start to pay attention to the way English speakers form their sentences, the way they express themselves. The second problem that I've noticed is that when many people do language exchanges or they're in class learning English, talking to their English teacher, I've noticed that many people, when I correct them or when they get corrected, they'll just kind of brush off the correction and just ignore it like it doesn't matter at all. Let me give you an example.
Yesterday, my brother used his elbow to hit me.
You mean he elbowed you?
Yeah, he used his elbow to hit me, so I'm very angry. So I beat him.
When someone corrects you, you can actually start to see what mistakes you make over and over again. So it shows you what mistakes you habitually make. So in the future, start to treasure these instances that you have where someone corrects you. You can either write it down or just at the very least try and remember what the correction was. So these are the 2 common incorrect mindsets that I come across very regularly. In the future, if you want to improve your English really quickly, you have to not only practice English, but use the correct English patterns and thinking when you're practicing. Also, you have to pay attention to the corrections that people give you. If you start implementing these 2 things into your English routine, your English will improve very quickly. If you liked our video, remember to hit the like button down below and subscribe to our channel. See you guys next week. Bye! 有些人对于英文口说，我今天要来跟各位分享说，我是个笨蛋，有些偏差，所以我今天要来跟或者是在补习班上跟老师练习讲英文呢？也 OK， 我知道。Sorry，ready？